Chapter 15 Review, Reading Graphs.
Hi, I'm Ellie and Megan's drawing. So our question was, how many carrot plants does Ben have in his garden? Well, we find where it says carrots. Then we know that Ben is the light colored one. So the light colored one goes up to 15. So we know that Ben has 15 carrot plants. Study hard.
Hi, I'm Emma, and our problem was who has more pea plants, Ben or Carol? So we know that Ben is the light one and Carol's the dark one. So we look at the pea plants, and we find out that Ben is the light one, so he has the tallest one. So your answer is Ben.
This is Zach, and our problem is how many bean plants do Ben and Carol have all together? What you have to do is you see Ben and Carol are white and black. So you go over and you see that they both have 15 plants. Then you have to add up 15 plus 15, and that equals 30.
Hi, my name is Sandra, and Andrew and Matt are drawing. So first, we add them all up together. But wait, we're supposed to add the shaded parts, because Carol is the shaded parts, and that equals 60. Study hard.
Hi, I'm Sam, and Alexa and Monica are drawing. Our question is, what fraction of the circle graph does reading represent? To do this problem, you have to look at the circle graph. As you can see, part of reading is taking up half of the circle, so your answer would be 1/2. It's Sam again, and what subject is represented about equally in the graph? If you look at the graph, you can see math and social studies just about take up 1/8 of the graph. So math and social studies is your answer.
Hi, my name is Brady,
And I'm Bailey, and Nevaeh is drawing.
and our problem is what fraction of the circle graph does science represent? So what we did to solve this problem is we cut it into fourths, and science is 1/4 of the circle graph.
So your answer is 1/4. Bye.
Hi, I'm Justin, and Chandler and Sienna are writing. So our problem is, did more students choose science or math? And we cut it in fourths. We cut it in fourths. I'm not supposed to do that. And we saw math was smaller than science because science is 1/4 and math is 2/8. 1/8. So our answer is science.
Hi, my name is Daisy, and Cole is drawing.
And I'm Brooke.
We got assigned to 4 problems.
The first is compare the heights of 2 people, and we have to explain our answer.
We thought about what graph compares bar graph, circle graph, line graph, and picture graph.
We know that it can't be circle graph, line graph, or pictograph.
So it has to be a bar graph.
Now it is the parts of the day spent doing different activities.
When it says parts, we think of fractions, don't you?
What I do in the graph that has fractions in it is circle graph.
So that is our answer. Number 15 is the growth of a child.
So what do we think of first, Daisy?
Well, we thought of what graph shows growth over time.
That is a line graph. The next problem is the ways students get to school.
When we got to one, we disagreed.
Cole thought circle graph, and Daisy and I thought of picture graph.
Once everyone explained, we thought both are correct.
So pictograph and circle graph are your answer.
Bye.
Bye.
Hi, I'm Erin,
And I'm Karen.
and Brooke Fairhurst is drawing. Our question is, how much did Nancy's rose bush grow between day 2 and day 3?
First, we looked at day 2 and day 3.
So day 2 is 6 centimeters.
And day 3 is 9 centimeters.
So we subtracted 9 minus 6.
And we got 3 for the answer. Study hard.
Hi, I'm Aaliyah, and Ben's drawing. So the question is, between which 2 consecutive days did the rose bush arrow the faster? And the answer is day 1. Thanks for watching. Study hard.
Hi, I'm Justin, and Sienna and Chandler are writing. So what we did is we looked at the 10th day, which is at the end, and we drew and we went up, and then we went over to the left side, and it said 21. And that's how we found out our answer.
Hi, I'm Cameron, and McKenna is drawing. We had the problem, how many days did it take for the rose bush to go from 12 to 18 centimeters? We know the answer is 4 days because, well, we know it's 4 because there's 5 days, but you don't count the one that you start on. Bye, 4th grade. Study hard.